On today's episode of Watch JR Go, hopefully we never see this truck again. Doesn't leak a drop. This is where it's been sitting for the last 2 or 3 weeks. Time to take the Goldwing out. What is going on, guys? I am Watch JR Go, and today is a productive day because hopefully we're gonna get this thing ready to go. So it had a few issues left. Every once in a while it had a tiny little misfire. What happens on a lot of these VIPER engines is the plug wires melt to the exhaust because they're not routed very well. So here we have some Prestolite 131008. We have the VIPER filter, the one that says, I know that box says Mopar on it, but the filter says, we're gonna get it here, VIPER on it. And VIPER people are obsessed with that filter for some reason. There's no doubt a Wix is the same filter. It probably is a Wix in reality, but it's painted white and it says VIPER. So we're gonna do it. We're gonna do that. And one of my VIPER whisperer friends told me, you need to change the oil and you need to put 15W40 in it. So we know that's not what it calls for. Apparently this thing is way better on 15W40. We're using the Rotella because of course it's the 15W40 I could get quickly. So here we have new taillights, new headlights. Headlights are the big box, taillights are that box, and this was one of the biggest issues with the truck. I didn't want to restore these because you can get new headlights so cheap for 3rd gen Rams. I think it's a 3rd gen. So we're going to change the headlights and we're going to change the taillights because we have an aquarium. The aquarium's pretty cool. We just need to put a goldfish in there. Check out that tail light right there. Full of water. Yeah. That's what you call active taillights. So we're gonna get those out of there. And then one of the biggest issues with this truck is the tailgate quit opening. So it was obviously replaced at some point, but it stopped opening. So Ryan is here from Blue Collar Collision and Glass, the glass master. As you guys have seen Ryan do a lot of windshields for me, stuff that's hard, like the Saab, Brian's Lamborghini, pretty much all my cars. Yep. So he's here because he's the body expert as well. He is gonna get this tailgate open. And we don't know how far we're gonna have to go. No. We might have to sawzall a hole in the tailgate. Somebody recommended sawzalling the tonneau cover, which is mind-blowing because I don't think they understand that this is only on the VIPER trucks and costs thousands of dollars. This is on every Ram and costs $7. It's like the worst tailgate ever made because it doesn't open for some reason. Anyway, if we have to ruin a tailgate, we'll put a tailgate on the truck. It'll get a new one. That's the update on the Ram. Let's get this done and get this thing sold and hopefully make a couple dollars in the process. As you guys know, it was the cheapest VIPER truck in the US, powered by the VIPER V10. Really cool Alpine system, all that fun stuff, brand new tires. And then we're basically just doing a tune-up and getting ready to go. I'm asking $18,000 for the truck. I feel like that's a very, very fair price. It has less than 150,000 miles on it. Very clean, has all the mods you want on a VIPER truck, and it should be perfect and ready to go. We're gonna detail it, so it'll look new again. Going up. Also, like, fully untested, like I said, I wouldn't get too close yet.
I was just making sure you're on the rails.
They look good?
Yeah, I think so.
Try number 2. Well, using the lifts for the first time to lift the VIPER truck worked out great. But before we keep working on the truck, let's take a minute to talk about the sponsor of today's video, Native. Are you coming home from a long day of working in your 10,000 square foot warehouse and you want to drive your Audi R8, but you can't because you smell bad? Oh, what's Native deodorant? This is the solution for when you smell bad. It smells delicious. This is coconut and vanilla, which is the scent that I like. And when you order Native, you get a choice of 3 deodorants. So I've got cucumber and mint. Yep, that one's delicious too. And charcoal, which is kind of like the black edition. which I wish I had a Decennium. We need a black Audi R8. Native is not sticky, it dries quickly, and it's long lasting even after a long day of work at the warehouse or exercising, you know, whatever it is that you're into. There's a wide range of choices. As you can see, I've got 3 here that are very different actually. Charcoal, coconut vanilla, and cucumber and mint. And it's aluminum free, paraben free, and sulfate free, instead using ingredients you know like coconut oil and shea butter. Native also offers free shipping in the US. 3 deodorants are normally $36, but if you use my code WATCHJRGO, I'll put a link in the description below, you'll get these 3 deodorants, or whatever 3 you choose, for $24. That's a 33% off savings. Huge thank you to Native for sponsoring today's video and being a continued supporter of automotive creators like me. I need to add underlift lights. That was something that was on my to-do list here, but we get to use this for the first time. Another idea I stole from the Car Ninja. Very excited to have this. This is the Lyle one. I think it's a lot better than all the other ones other people use. These are so nice to use. So, put that up there, kind of like that. And we'll pull the drain plug, get the oil out of this, and then we can get it back down on the ground. If you guys want that underbody inspection, here you go. Clearly that boot is shot. But no issues with it. That one is a little old. Obviously this truck's a little old. No play. So that's cool. The exhaust is aftermarket, obviously. It's got a MagnaFlow on it, I think. Hard to read, but I'm pretty sure it says MagnaFlow because the tips say MagnaFlow, and it sounds kind of good. I mean, everything under here looks pretty good. And it doesn't leak either. At least it doesn't drip anywhere. Get that cute spare 4-pin and a 7-pin. Hitch needs to come off and get painted. I'd put shocks on it just because the bodies are ugly. Center carrier looks a little rough there. The bushing on the carrier. I don't see a leak or anything. Looks wet, but no actual drips or anything out of that. Mediocre weld, because there's a tiny little leak. Sounds fine though. Another mediocre weld that cracked right there, just a little bit. And we have the fancy power steering pump replacement line there, that's AN. I know there's actually more of these you can get than just that one. That's what runs the pump for the fan. Somebody put a K&N on there, so that's definitely going away immediately for the VIPER filter. Okay, let's get to work. Honestly, the light situation's not that bad. Sony cameras, they're incredible. First oil change on the new lifts. I can't tell you how excited about this I am. Here we go. Okay, let's see if I can get that by hand. And we get the drain pan under here. And pull this thing out. Luckily it's reasonably cool. It only ran for long enough to get over here. Not really a full warm up. And go. Look at that. That's all the oil I got on me. We've got all the oil drained, and unfortunately I don't have a cup, so we can't do that trick with the filter where we keep all the oil from getting on us. Hopefully I don't get too much splashing around here, but let's pull this old Canon filter off and swap it out for the nice Mopar one. I need both hands. It's too late, I already started. It's going down now. Looks like the what's that movie with the lady with all the black ink on her? I didn't actually watch the movie. I just know what it is. Black Swan. Black Swan.
Natalie Portman.
All right, there we go. Oh man, it's so nice having these oil drain things.
Oh yeah.
Oil is in there. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
VIPER filter installed. Getting under this truck had another added benefit, one of the most important mods on a VIPER or VIPER truck. Look at this. Those are aftermarket oil cooler lines. You can see they come right over here by our VIPER Mopar filter. That is one of the biggest failure points on VIPER trucks. Those lines explode and it's a bad day. Obviously you lose all your oil pressure and all that stuff. We've got the AN ones. So this has basically all the mods you want as a VIPER truck owner. I didn't even know that when I bought this. I didn't see those lines, so very good. Well, Ryan is an expert at changing 3rd gen Ram headlights here. But honestly, I'm pretty sure you just pull like that little Phillips pin and then those 2 bolts.
And one in your wheel well.
One in the wheel well and it's done. I'm glad we brought in an expert for this very complicated job. All right, let's fill it with oil and swap this stuff out. Good to go. So 2 tins so far. Let's see if we can get them all at once. Okay. I don't even know if this has to come out, but it kind of looks like it does.
Yeah.
And there's our push fastener. And this screw was self-removing right there. So I think this is going to come right out. It's crazy the air temp sensor is on that headlight bracket. Usually it's out in front of the radiator or something. And let's see what happens. Oh, of course, we got to get the wiring harness off of it.
Yes. Yeah.
Twist. That one actually looks good. We keep getting a lamp warning, which is one of the reasons we're replacing all of this. And pull. These were OEM. They got Chrysler logos on them. Well, let's open up some new ones, and we're gonna do an oil fill kind of at the same time. Get all this off here. The taillights are in these little boxes. Headlights are in these huge boxes. Everyone's favorite thing. Yeah, man, those are cool. That looks, it looks like a new truck. We're going from that junk to new truck mode. It even has a new push fastener mounted on the rubber and everything. Kind of tricky to get it in there, huh?
There it is.
There it goes. Nice. Headlights in, oil change done, and now it's time to move on to the taillights, but I'm not gonna do the taillights like I said. Ryan's taking this truck with him. I think he just wanted to go drive the Viper truck around. I was like, yeah, man, you can absolutely take the truck. We've got this done. Check out, when you check the oil on this thing, right? It's one of the cable style ones, but at the very end, the ferrule on this thing, hopefully I don't drip any. If you guys can see this, has 4 Chrysler logos on it. Yeah, check that out. Between min and max, the markers are actually Chrysler logos. We're at 2 stars. Until we get to our 5-star wanted rating in GTA, we're not gonna be able to drive this truck. I have a feeling that's actually what this was intended for when they were building this truck. They're like, you play Grand Theft Auto? Yeah. Man, what if we built a truck that would look cool in the video game? And that's what this is. It's ridiculous and you might go to jail. 5-star wanted. Unfortunately, full on this is only 4 stars, so no helicopters.
No.
You don't get no FBI, no helicopters when you're driving your Viper truck. Just please. Perfect. Pretty crazy Easter egg on the old Viper engine here. So put this back down and we are done with this thing. All right, quick function test. The new headlights look much better. Lights work and everything like that. We're gonna do one final oil change and then have fun with this thing, man.
Definitely.
I'll see it when it's back. That's the end of the Viper truck saga for us right now. And when it comes back, new taillights and tailgate that works again. Oh, it sounds so good. That is it for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you want the Viper truck, like I said, lots of people have emailed me. Send me an email. I mean, the price is $18,000. It's not gonna move at all. Honestly, I still owe quite a bit on that truck too, but good truck, looks cool, and when it comes back, it'll be very ready to go. Like I said, that is it for today, guys. Don't forget to head on over to shop.watchjrgrom.com where you can get cool shirts, not like this. And please, like, share, subscribe, do whatever you wanna do, and I'll talk to you next time. What an exciting day. Gas, Viper truck, processor programming, lots of stuff's getting done. Ryan's been gone with that truck for like 10 minutes and he got the tailgate open. Josh and I spent 30 or 45 minutes on it. I think what he did was drill through the actual plastic handle and then throw it in the trash because he said he's getting a new handle. I guess the clips on that broke and we should have done the same thing. You just take a hole saw or something, destroy the handle, and then you pull on the 2 little tabs, and then you can open the tailgate, then you can unscrew the access panel, take the handle out, and minutes later you're done. Well, I'm glad he got it solved. Ryan is the body guy for a reason. The nice thing about that truck just being a normal 3rd gen Ram with a cool engine and some cladding on it is O'Reilly's carries the tailgate handle. So it should be completely back together tonight. And Carrie is back to upload the new processor programming, huh?
Yes,
I'm
sir.
pretty excited about that. We're gonna actually have to hook everything up, which seems like it might take a little while.
Just a bit.
Just a bit. But like I showed in the last video, our remotes are here, and these are gonna be super cool. There's mute, and it's hard to do this with one hand. They're definitely supposed to be mounted on a wall. There we go. Turn the volume up. So cool. All right, let's get outside and see the other thing that is really cool. Well, I was gonna say this is what $6,000 gets you when you need gas, but that's not true. The bill was actually $12,000 and the gas company paid for half of it. But check this out. They have destroyed my entire place. They've cut out all of the concrete and they're horizontal drilling right now to pull in all the new gas main line, which is insane. Look at that roll of gas main right there. That is some big boy line. Check this out. This is really cool. There's this line tamer that like controls where it feeds, and there's a pulley head on it. That's pretty sweet. Anyway, this thing has its own hydraulic pump too to run that thing. Honda powered. Yeah, Honda 5 horsepower right there. And if we come over here into the pit, sorry about the train and all the noise. Obviously, there's nothing I can do about that. You can see the tap for my existing gas line right there. So that goes to my other building, and that is the extension that will go to the other building. Big vacuum. That is a lot of trucks out here. Oh, gas company's here. I didn't even see them. I just saw the construction company. We got so many people out here. Ditch Witch with the Ditch Witch trailer and its own water supply. Oh, that's cool. I don't know if you guys can see it, but you can definitely see the drill spinning in there. And there's the Ditch Witch doing its magic.
What you should do is throw them all three in. No, not all at the same time. You should give them to me, I'll throw one. And then you set it on the car, then I'll throw another, you set it down to another.